Hey there, everybody. Sietch here. Hey, for those of you that don't know me. So a friend of mine and a musician that I really respect said, hey, there's all these guitar videos out there on the internet, and they talk about technique and they explain riffs and things like that. Why don't you try doing that for some of your songs? I was like, okay, why not? That sounds fun. So anyway, first off, I'm running through a Fender Twin, and I'm going through one of these Friedman BE dirt pedals, not the deluxe ones, little single clickies. So anyway, since I'm not much of a riff maker, I'm more of a chordal, jazzy guy or a song structure kind of guy. The one riff that really stood out for me is the song Tree that I did a while back on my You Are in Control album. And I've actually had some guitar players say, man, I don't know what the fuck you're doing on that. Can you, whatever. And so that seemed like a good one to start this video series off on. So the first thing you need to know about Tree is the rhythm, and you also need to understand that I'm a fingerstyle guy, not a pick guy most of the time. I do use picks, but I've always been a fingerstyle guy. So to master the Tree riff, what you got to do is the rhythm. Pretty easy. Now with dirt, sounds a little crunchier, but what I do is I palm mute. A lot of people aren't comfortable palm muting and using their fingers, so that's going to be a little tricky for people used to using a pick. So yeah, that way when the licks that I'm about to describe come out, they kind of surface like dolphins, and they become a little bit more exaggerated because of that palm muting. So anyway, the licks are all pretty standard, E, A, kind of G, bluesy, if you take your little open shapes and you do your sort of stuff. And the first one, anybody can do it. It's E, F sharp, G, A, but it's got a pop to it, right? So it's like a and there's little rhythm changes on each of these, and I think that's one of the things that might mess people up. I'm at a minute 52, and I'm learning this whole thing, so I'm going to try to keep this under 4 or 5 minutes. Cool. So the first one sounds something like this. Easy enough, with dirt, right? Okay, so that's the first lick. The second one is your standard kind of A little, but I go up to 4th, 5th fret to land on a D with some pull-offs and stuff, and so that sounds something like this. So that lick sounds, so those two combined are easy enough. Now the third one is again that little A bluesy shape, but you're kind of descending from the high strings to the low strings, and so it's something like this. And there's a little pause on that open G, and again, that's one thing that I think might trick a lot of guitar players. It's almost infinitesimal, but it sounds something like this. I mean, even my I feel like I'm on a canoe in paradise or some shit. So those three licks together sound something like this. Now the fourth lick is the doozy, and this is the one that I think borks the noodle of most guitar players. And to really understand this fourth lick, which is really the key of the whole lick, is that the G comes super quick and quicker than you think. So if you've got that rhythm, the G on the last lick comes like this. You notice how you almost want to fall forward in your chair and thank Jesus or something. So that one goes almost like that G pop, right? So just like that. Try moving your neck with it because it's tricky. And I think it's a little different than most licks. So anyway, and then the rest of the lick continues. And we're doing a little walk up 3-4 to an open 4, and then a pull off 2 open. So we got. So that lick sounds like this. And then I do a little walk down with this, like I call it abbreviated power chord. You take the third finger off and bar with your index to one of these. I do a little G slide. Little Hendrix. Right? So the whole lick sounds something like this. That classic little Hendrix E7 or whatever. So again, I'm at 4 minutes minutes. I'm at 5 minutes. There we go. I did it. But so remember, it's the finger style. It's the palm muting. You know, you're lifting this up on the pops, and then it's the licks, and it's that fourth lick that's really going to mess with you. That's the riff from Tree by Sietch Ramshackle, who's me. This is Sietch saying bye, and if y'all like this video, I might do a couple more of my songs just to see how it goes. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye. Sietch saying bye-bye.